I'm like upside down. What the fuck is happening, dog? Oh my God, it's Monday, guys. We're here. We're queer. What's up?
Shit. It's a Monday if I've ever experienced a Monday. But hey, it's Thanksgiving week, so I'm fucking thankful. So let's start on a positive note, yeah?
Hey, what are we thankful for, bitches?
Shit. This zero sugar Coca-Cola, baby.
Coke Zero is really good. I'm usually a Diet Coke bitch, but lately I've been grabbing Coke Zero because, like, one, it's got Santa Claus on
How
it.
can you not? Yeah, the little
Dude, it's got
Santa Claus.
Santa on it. That's
Come,
what I'm
come
saying. Like, it's
on.
so fucking festive. So,
That's worse, actually. Unpopular opinion, I am a Pepsi Zero gal.
dude,
Love it.
Pepsi is so fucking
Laura.
sweet.
Judge all away. Maybe when you get older, you'll have the same feelings.
I
We'll
think
see.
it tastes like pepper. I don't
What's
know
that?
why. Like Pepsi. I think
Oh, I
Pepsi.
don't like any Pepsi but Pepsi Zero.
Interesting.
Have
Hmm.
you have
I
you
don't
had it?
know.
I've had
I
Pepsi Zero. It is
But
very
yeah,
sweet. It is very sweet.
That might be
it's
why I like
different.
it.
Yeah. Ma'am, probably. Yeah. No, I am very grateful today for no reason. Just happy. Happy as can be.
Love that.
I am
Anyone done any Black Friday deals in terms of like not coaching because I know we're all doing some shit, but like have you partaken in any Black Friday shenanigans?
Um, I did for one of Will's gifts,
Oh.
and yeah, that's it so far. I haven't really looked for anything. I don't
Mhm.
really need anything.
I did
have you guys
Amino Asylum.
anywhere good for labs? Because I need to do my labs. I was gonna wait before.
Synergistic, they usually do a Black Friday thing. I'm surprised they haven't yet though, because normally they're
Yeah.
like,
Hmm.
Yeah, AVH, I think the only Black Friday deal they're doing is I think you can get like glutathione, I think, for like, I don't know, a discount. But no, I wish they were doing the labs. Like they did a really good one for October for like
mhm.
everybody. They should have saved that for Black Friday because yeah, saving money on labs, that's nice.
That's the gift that keeps on giving, baby.
But you can always use code MyoStrength at Synergistics, can't you?
Myo Strength, that's right at checkout. And if you go Amino Asylum, you can't use our codes because it's Black Friday. So,
Ah, fuck Black Friday. Use Dr. Meg.
like, why
Get
save
20%
40% when
off.
you can save 20%? Come
Yeah, why save 40 when you can save 20?
on, guys. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I partook in Amino Asylums. I'll partake in Morphogens. I did partake in Goddess Glam for my suit next year. So
Ooh,
I was thinking
ooh,
about doing that too.
I would do it. It's a
nice.
$100 deposit, but you get 20% off. So it's like
Girl math,
girl
perfect.
math.
It's ceiling. It's free.
Well, I was looking at the Toxic Angels or whatever. Theirs is like 25% off of everything. So it's a decent amount that you save.
Yeah.
That's good.
I
That's
just
good for
haven't always
networking.
heard good stuff about
I
like
really like the suit that I got from them. The only thing is I
that's
don't think
important.
I'm gonna want the same color.
Hmm.
Um, they're definitely, I would say for bikini, they're really good. I don't know about wellness.
Hmm.
Uh, haven't really worn it, so I can't really say. The one I got from Angel Competitions was fucking awful. Don't do that.
No.
Don't do it.
Christ. Sorry. Dogs just scared me. What? Oh, okay. But yeah,
I have
I
some
might cruise on the interwebs for Black Friday though.
Oh yeah,
Regular.
girl math.
For shits and
And
gigs, you know?
don't don't buy things that you actually need. You buy things you don't need, and then you save
Exactly.
money on them. So
Exactly.
Dude, I
That's
want to know when can I do Black Friday titties then?
right?
We're
Write
gonna
off.
shit.
get like 20% off here and 20% off here.
It's a tax write off.
Dude, I
Ugh,
love that so much about owning a
it,
business.
it is because it's your body.
Thank
It's how
you,
you
Uncle
market
Sam.
your coaching. I guess like OnlyFans chicks can actually utilize that for a tax write-off,
Dude, for
right?
sure.
I
Like
think
strippers too.
anybody who is in the face of
I
media
would
do
I would
that.
never use my tits as a
Yeah,
tax write-off. I don't think I
try it.
would.
Oh, I
Sure.
so fucking would. Like that's just
Yeah.
money on the table, dude. Like if you're already gonna get tiggle bitties, you might as well like let Uncle Sam help you out.
Oh man, I don't know.
Dude, I so would. I
Waiting
cannot
on
Wear the
wait
what?
to
drag.
own. No, no, I cannot wait to own Mile Strength titties. Like that is like such like a power
Branding.
move. Like fucking A, man.
That is nice. Guys don't have that luxury.
Nope.
I'm sure if they
Well,
get like ab implants, they could.
ab implants.
Just saying.
Oh,
Saying. Okay.
well,
Talking about what shitting through Thanksgiving, making sure you don't get blocked up from your
yeah,
stuffing.
making sure you stay shitting and stay eating well.
No getting stuffed from too much stuffing.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
don't stuff your anal
Your
sphincter.
don't stuff your intestines.
I try to make it like go with it. It's not going.
That was
Um,
not going, but we want to make sure you're still going.
yeah.
Hey! I feel like honestly, it's just like I feel like people like just get lost in the sauce. It's like the one meal isn't going to clog you up. It's just like continuing to eat like, the candied pecans and then the eggnog and shit like that and staying off your meals. It's like one off-plan meal is not gonna like ruin your digestion in the same way one good meal isn't gonna magically improve it from, you know, plugging you up every day to going frequently every single day. It's like habits across the board are so important to
Mhm.
maintain in that consistency.
I
Yeah.
actually, so when I did my group kind of little story to my clients, this is the first I've suggested this, and the first year I really thought about it too. That I told that everyone, like, I want you to enjoy yourself, have some
Mhm.
different things that you want, like, don't feel restricted, but I only want you to get one plate and put everything on one plate, whether it's desserts, dinner, whatever, just kind of so it's visually in front of you. Because I think what a lot of people do will like have half of a course of something, go back up, take some more, sit down, eat, go back. Like when you start doing multiple rounds, you don't always have the awareness in front of you of how much you're actually consuming. So having that visual at once and kind of like saying, this is my cutoff, I
Mhm.
think will be helpful for just kind of like portion control while still partaking.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And I mean, before we get into all our kind of tips and tricks that we give clients and I guess use ourselves, I think it's a good place to kind of talk about how there's only like, I mean, I've heard of some people who go to like three or four Thanksgiving dinners. That is insane, guys.
Who
That is
likes
insane.
Thanksgiving that much?
Like
I don't
honestly,
even
it's
like
the same
Thanksgiving.
food. Is it not? Like I
It's
get it, like
less,
everybody has their
yes, is it the
get
same
it.
food? Sure, but it's like I'm sure in some people that have like a lot of different friend groups,
Well, yeah.
rather than having like
Not us.
we don't have friends. We don't
Not
have
us. You guys
but
are it.
that's right. But
But
like in normal people's life that aren't like working from home, there's going to be the office party. If there are new families that are having kids, like there's different types of family. Like I had three Thanksgivings growing up because I had a blended family. So like I get that like you might have multiple events, but because you're an adult and you need to take ownership for your health and also
Mhm.
respect the goals that you want, like pick one that you want to be like a normal person at, but then like at the other events, don't be a hermit and not go because you have to stay on plan. Either bring your food or have the turkey and then bring your own like rice and veg or something like that.
Yeah.
But it's like you can't have 15 different Thanksgiving dinners because that's definitely going to make you feel stuffed and not in a good way.
Yeah, and that's what I was kind of getting at. It's like, sure, you do have multiple Thanksgivings. I did too growing up. I had like my whoever I was seeing and that person, like
Mhm.
my families, my extended families, like I get it. But like you said, you have to take ownership.
Mhm.
Like you're an adult at the end of the day. You have the ability to say no. You have the ability to not put said little cheese ball or whatever in your mouth.
Do you leave my cheese ball out of
Actually
this?
have the choice. What?
It said you leave my cheese ball out of this.
For your yam ball, okay? You have the choice to not eat the yam ball.
Oh,
But
God.
I
Forgot
think
about
people
that.
really like use the holidays as a convenient excuse. Like everybody wants to start after the holidays. But when you really deep it, like there's one Thanksgiving, okay, whatever, two Thanksgiving dinners. You have a Christmas Eve dinner, you have a Christmas dinner, New Year's Eve and a New Year's. Okay, that's 6 fucking days that you're going to be off plan,
Hmm.
but you can't start something or better your health or your gut health or whatever your goals may be because of the holidays when it's literally 6 days Like,
Honestly, I would say majority people don't always do things on all those 6 days.
no, they don't. So they're just using it as a convenient excuse because, oh, it's the holidays. Like, I get finances come in the mix and I get it. Like, we're not delusional in that fact. Like, I think everybody's struggling right now. But to put your health on pause, like, we're not even asking you guys to hire us at this point. Like, just being mindful and showing up for your health. Like, and you
Mhm.
can't do that. That's just, I don't know, a little ranty rant there. Sorry.
No, you're
Yeah,
totally
we're
right.
talking about
You're
shit.
right.
Most people don't take initiative on their health until something bad happens. It sucks to say it, but it's
Exactly.
the
It's
truth. It's
too
not until
late.
you hit a shitstorm that you start to care.
Right.
Hmm.
Or until January 1st rolls around because like the problem is you're so motivated to get the result, but you're not committed to the process. Hence
Hmm.
why when January 1st rolls around, you're motivated as fuck because you know eventually June, July is going to come around and you finally want that summer body, but it's still cold in January. Or you have leftovers from all the cookies and shit that you've had. It's like, guys.
God, I have a bone to
Yeah.
pick about
Oh,
leftovers, and we'll get there.
no, say your
But
piece. Go, say your piece.
oh no, I just from a digestive standpoint, how terrible leftovers are actually for us.
Oh yeah.
Like, I get it, like we meal prep our meals in bulk, like, but we have to think about it. They're like single ingredients.
Hmm.
Like, yes, rice can ferment if you're leaving it for like days and days and days, but that rice is done in like 3 days usually.
Meg's calling me out.
I'm just saying, but like it can, and like meat can as well. I'm not delusional, but we prep enough that it's done in like 3, 4 days, and then we re-prep.
Mhm.
We're not prepping a canola oil deep fried turkey and mashed potatoes with heavy whipping cream and all these plant oils. That will lead to more bacterial growth.
Mhm.
And people are like, oh, but I'm gonna whip up some leftover meal prep friendly shit. Like, okay. And you're also going to have fermentation happening in your gut and
Mhm.
you're gonna feel like shit.
And
But
histamine too. Like people don't realize that
oh
like
yeah,
bacteria, like they don't realize that. So it's like, yeah, like I'm all for meal prepping in bulk, especially as bodybuilders, but like
sure.
you said 3, 4 days, like any more, and it's like the nutrition value is going down, bacteria is going up. So it's like
Mhm.
don't it's like what is it? What I forget the phrase, but it's like I think even Laura just said it. It's like you're not saving money if you're buying what you don't need. It's kind of
Yeah,
like the same thing with prepping your meals. It's like you're not actually saving money if you're throwing it away.
Yep.
yeah, yeah. And like I don't want to waste food. But at the end of the day, you can also donate the food to a homeless shelter or to a food drive. Like give it to people who actually need food.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know, that's just one little, I guess, health caveat I just don't think people really think about because it's such a hot thing. Like post Thanksgiving, like all the fit influencers come out with like, oh, this meal prep leftover hash
Cranberry
brown
muffins.
bacon. Like I'm like, knock it off. Go eat some chicken and some
You knock
vegetables.
it off.
Like,
Makes like getting
yeah,
the spray bottle out. No,
yeah.
bad.
Stop that. But yeah,
I
that's
mean,
my
yeah, I
little
mean, the quicker you get back on plan, the quicker you're also like you won't like nothing will be messed up. You know what I'm saying? Like we're talking about digestion, but it's like, enjoy your one off-plan meal and it's like get back on plan. It's not even like, oh, I fell off because I ate a free meal for the holidays. It's like that's not falling off track in my opinion.
Mm,
It's just having an off-plan holiday meal, like being a normal fucking person. But because you do have goals and aspirations, whether you're Gen Pop and you want to feel better or you're a competitor, especially if you're a competitor, like
yeah.
just get back on plan. Just like do the things you've already done. Fucking January through before I guess Halloween, October that you did before like the holiday season like commenced.
Yeah.
And you just said it right there, a holiday free meal. So what does that mean? The same as a fucking weekend free meal that you swap out one of your meals, you have all your rest of your meals throughout the day, you have that one meal and you move on with your life.
Yeah. But also, we cannot avoid the fact that Thanksgiving comes with higher calorie meals that are not common, you
Hmm.
know, at these regular off-plan meals. So I always tell my people, I don't know if you guys do differently, but you have to be an adult at the end of the day and kind of self-govern when you're going to actually eat another meal after Thanksgiving. Because
Hmm.
sometimes, like,
Yeah.
sure, I'll eat like 2, 3 meals, Thanksgiving, and then I probably won't eat again that night because maybe I did overeat a little bit. All right. But it's, don't feel the need or pressure to go right back to your meal plan if you're not even hungry. I think
Hmm.
that's where people get it messed up too. I'm like, you're probably limiting your growth or your gains or whatever you're doing because your digestion's so backed up then. But
Yeah.
no, yeah, the sooner you get on track, the better mentally, physically, everything,
Yeah.
honestly.
After your pecan pie, shut it down. Shut it down, dog.
Dude,
You're good. Just,
I love pecan pie.
dude, I'm getting ready.
Cream. I have all these little recipes, like I'm like on Pinterest, like screenshotting and sending them to Will. I'm like, we need to pick up this, this, and this from the store.
Dude, my
And
pecan pie, making it tomorrow. Super excited.
is it gonna be like praline pecans or just regulars?
It's just gonna be regular. So I'll have like I don't do like corn syrup because duh. I just do brown sugar and maple syrup. But I do make homemade crust. It's wheat. Because
Ooh.
I think, in my opinion, if you're gonna do, I'm sorry, this is a tangent, but if you're gonna do like a really sturdy pecan pie, you want
Mhm.
like a whole wheat crust to like keep it safe. You know what I'm saying? Like it's still gonna be flaky and buttery, but like you want it to just be safe.
Yeah,
Cuddle.
little cuddle pie, little
Yeah,
cuddle pie.
that's what I'm saying.
The only thing I got asked to make for my family was butternut squash. So clearly I'm not trusted for jack shit.
No, that is such an underrated side dish. Like butternut
I
squash,
love butternut
so
squash.
good. So no,
I eat that year round, but I'm just saying that was the only task I got. So they're not asking very much.
bitch, they could have asked you to bring ice. That is the ultimate slap in the face. Like if your family's like, you can bring ice, then you know you fucking suck at cooking.
Hmm. Here I am.
Not that I suck. My family is just like, we're gonna end up with grilled chicken and fucking plain sweet potatoes. I'm like, what's
No,
so
but you have Whole Foods. Like your family does the Whole Foods route, and
yes.
Whole Foods knows how to cook. So
Yep.
I
like,
don't know.
Yep.
I
That's
gotta
why it's
order mine.
very
Shit,
fun.
I gotta order
All
mine.
right.
Oof. It's
you
Monday. I gotta
use
pick
my
that
code
shit up.
MyoStrength at Whole Foods.
Let's see it.
Oh, you know what other one that I saw too, I meant to mention is the J3 University is doing a 25% off everything.
Or are they?
Ooh, good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, I was
Oh
super curious. I
shit!
went to-
While I'm here, Scooby Health has a 20% off all supplements until
Ooh,
the 30th, and Scooby U2, the self-study course, is $300 off all week.
That's nice. I probably will use
Pretty
this
good.
health for new ethics. Get that
Yeah.
thyroid boost.
Get that thyroid boost. Yeah.
Boosted it up.
so Dr. Meg.
What's
No, I think it's actually just like Meg or something. I don't know.
I thought, well, no, that's
Oh,
your
they
Maybe
plan
didn't
code.
BFC. I don't know.
they
It's
didn't
on
give you your
Scooby
proper
Health.
title. This is bullshit.
I know. How dare they?
Oh my goodness.
Ah,
No, but
man.
like getting back on, sorry, I went on my pecan
Yeah.
pie
Yeah.
tangent, but it's like it is just so important in terms of like the grand scheme of things of digestion. It's like doing the things that you've done all year when it comes to still sleeping. Like I get like your holidays, you're seeing family and friends, but like still maintain a normal sleep schedule. Still make sure you're drinking water. If you're drinking alcohol because that's your thing and you want one glass of
You're
holiday,
not
whatever the fuck, just don't be a jackass with it because that's not going to help you. But like really it's just like not making such a big fucking deal for this one off-plan meal, losing your head, getting so worked up over like different foods and stuff like that. And then when you do like have that off-plan meal and you have that fuck it mentality where I already have my off-plan meal, I'm already off track, I might as well stay off track. It's like that's the biggest thing and the worst thing that you could do for not only your digestion, which is kind of what we're talking about, but like really just finishing out the year. You know what I'm saying? Just like don't do that. Don't end on 2024 clogged up. That sucks.
Yeah. And I mean, for sure, easier said than done. We've all been there and our kind of disordered eating habits. Like the holidays are stressful, man. Like I get it. We've all been there where we all we think about during the holidays is holy shit, this is a lot of stress and anxiety around food.
Mhm.
And I mean, I'm not a person who's going to be like, if it fits your macros kind of approach, but when you attach these like negative connotations to food, this is bad, I can't have this. then you're going to restrict, you're going to probably overeat that said
Mhm.
item on a day that it is available to you or something.
Yeah.
So if you realize, like, say it's like cookies or something, like Christmas cookies, like you can't have cookies every single day, or you can't have them at all. But if you were to like kind of switch that mindset and think like, oh, I can have a cookie every day if I want one, like it's not going to kill me. But if you don't think that way and you go into the little function and then you see the cookies, then you're gonna bring in this like Last Supper mentality and like
Cookie
just go
Monster mentality,
ape shit.
bitch.
Yeah.
By the
Like,
way, Meg, I liked your penis cookie. I agree with Will. It did look like
think,
a penis.
okay, screw you. It's not. It was a candy cane.
Okay.
It was a candy cane. Wow. Anyways,
I was
maybe
dying laughing at that yesterday.
well
But
off
yeah,
topic there, Laura. Just bashing
We're
this
me.
talking about Christmas
off-topic
cookies.
question.
Were those not Christmas cookies?
But anyway, yes. So if you rewrite the narrative in your head around these food rules that you are instilling in yourself, then you'll approach these with way less like anxiety and stress. And
Yeah,
it takes time, it takes years, man. Like, holy shit, it takes a
yeah.
long time.
It's like when like not that we have children, but it's like when you are a kid and your parent says, "Don't touch the stove, it's hot," and you're like, I'll fucking touch it. It's like that because we're telling ourselves, or in that the child case, your parents are telling you not to do something. So what do you instinctively want to do? You want to go do that thing. So if you're telling yourself you can't have any fucking Christmas cookies, you can't have pie, you can't even have Meemaw stuffing,
Mm,
you are setting yourself up to fail because your brain is going to be like, I won't touch it.
that's all you want.
Right,
Yeah.
that's all you want, right? When in reality, it's like, listen, there's no harm done in having a help of Meemaw stuffing and pecan pie. And then Monday or whatever, you're having your dinner, whatever the fuck. Like the next day, I'm gonna have meal one, which is oatmeal and blueberries, for example, or whatever the fuck. It's like there is room in your program, your plan, outside of the context of prep. Prep is prep. You've chosen that. Grow up, be an adult, whatever. But it's like for all the rest of us that are just like hanging out, it's like one meal during the holiday season, or I guess six across the entire thing is really not that big of a deal. It's literally what you do, all the other in-betweens that will make or break not only digestion, but then also like how you are building up momentum into the year 2025. Because like that we know Lord she coming. Like you know what I'm saying? January is coming whether you like it or not. So it's like just start the new year off in the same way that you finished it, strong
Mhm. Yeah.
and full of Mima stuffing.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, imagine how hurt she would be if you didn't have her stuffing. I don't even know who Mima is, but I feel bad for her.
So I don't did I tell you guys my I don't think I told you guys. I think I was telling my clients, but my grandma's stuffing is a
Hmm.
cornbread stuffing. So that's like what I grew up with, right? This cornbread stuffing is such a fucking integral part of my family's Thanksgiving tradition that when my parents got divorced and my dad got remarried, he took her stuffing recipe into the new marriage. Like that is how
Come
like
with me.
Damn.
but like he makes it still like he's like married again now. He still fucking
That's
makes
awesome.
my grandma's stuffing. Like my mom's stuffing, he still fucking makes.
Hey, we
So
didn't
like
work out, but this definitely
but like
worked.
listen,
Yeah, you like what you
listen.
like.
He's like, listen, this is the cornbread stuffing. Like marriage didn't work out, but cornbread stuffing's forever, baby.
That
But yeah,
sounds good.
have Meemaw
Cornbread.
stuffing. Meemaw cares. Have Meemaw stuffing. Make Meemaw stuffing if you can't go up to Ohio to have Meemaw stuffing.
Love cornbread muffins, actually.
What?
Good.
I used to love cornbread muffins as a kid.
Hmm.
Little butter on them.
Do you like more savory or do you kind of like the sweeter honey
I
cornbread
like the
muffins?
sweet. Don't give me the jalapenos.
I
Don't
don't think
need
I've ever had um,
peppers.
I don't think I would know the difference, to be honest. I've only had like one type that I can think of.
That's fair. Like, well, was
Just
your
regular,
cornbread
regular.
sweeter?
I would just say it was like regular cornbread.
So you haven't had the ones stuffed with like jalapenos.
No.
Okay, good. Don't.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Was
Just
do
all right.
jalap
the
Go ahead.
the jalapeno cheddar like that. Nah, Like cornbread for me should be like cornbread and maybe a little bit sweeter. So when you add like salted butter, it like
Hmm.
shakes hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like I don't want to light my anus up with jalapenos and cheddar. Like that's just like a two for
No,
one. Like
I
it's
don't want that on
spicy.
anything.
It's spicy and it's got lactose in it. That'll fucking take me out. Like you want to take me out? Give me spice and give me lactose, and you'll just kill me.
Josh grew up in Maine, and the big thing he said they used to do was blueberry cornbread.
Okay.
I have never heard of
Yeah.
that. Sounds good.
Yeah. Crumble ruined cornbread. Their cornbread cookie absolutely is trash.
Oh man,
Trash.
fuck you.
Oh, that doesn't even
Dry.
sound good.
Not
Cornbread
good.
shouldn't be a cookie.
Should be in
Crumble came out
stuffing.
with only pies this week. Their drop is just pies. Key lime pie, French silk pie,
Cook,
pumpkin
but
pie.
like
But they're
pies, like
like
or cookie.
mini like cookie size pies.
So they're not actually even cookies?
So not
No, they're
cookies.
just they have all pies, all mini pies in their chocolate chip cookie. Yeah. I
Let me
don't know
see
how
if
I
that's
feel
a
about
good
it.
one.
Yeah.
I'm not a pie gal.
Mm. I like a blueberry crumble.
Ooh,
If you like that.
ooh. So like obviously like when I want to make sure my stuff isn't poison, and by poison I mean like obviously not actually poison, but like edible. So I always like do the pie crust. I'll make Eric a like poison pie to make sure the pie crust is good. So my poison pie was sweet potato pie. Loved it. Love the sweet
Mm.
potato pie. He
Eric is
prefers sweet
the
potato.
official taste tester.
He is. He really is. Like I want to make sure like it's edible and it's up to like qualifications or whatever. And granted, he'll eat anything, so it's not like a great litmus test. But like if it's like he won't eat it, then I know I done fucked up. So it's like there's kind of like that little bit of wiggle room. But like, man, if you fuck up a pie, it's butter, sugar, butter, sugar. So it's like you really gotta like fuck things up to where people are like, bring the ice for Thanksgiving.
God.
Just
Uh,
saying.
Well, we will see how this goes. We're thinking about doing a pumpkin cheesecake.
Ooh, that's gonna be good.
Maybe. Maybe
are you
it's
gonna
gonna
make it from scratch?
from a recipe. But
Oh.
yeah, I guess from scratch, I guess.
Tell
How are you
what
Buy
gonna
the ingredients.
do you have
tell
the cheesecake like collar? You know,
No.
not
so
either.
like when you cook a cheesecake, you usually have to like put it in like a water bath type of deal, so it like cooks. So you have to have a cheesecake pan. No?
I'm
He
gonna buy
hasn't
it.
Pinterest that far ahead
I'm
yet.
gonna buy it. I'll buy it. I'll put it in I'll make it when Will's at work and just be like, just wanted to surprise you, but really it's like Whole Foods. Just
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say like cheesecake is like it's easy-ish to make, but
sounds easy.
you gotta have like the right tools and equipment. You know what I'm saying? So like if you're gonna do BDSM, you want to make sure you have like all the right protections so you don't like get
Hmm.
egregiously hurt. Cheesecake is like that. Cheesecake is
Yeah,
the
I'm not trying to
BDSM of
buy a bunch of
of
cookies and stuff.
pies.
Pie dishes. Like,
Oh my
God.
goodness.
But okay, back on track, I guess. We kind of went everywhere and
We're just misbehaving today, guys.
I
We
don't
need the
know where
spray
we
bottle
went.
out. Spray all three of
Yeah,
us.
honestly. I guess let's drop our top three digestion tips.
Ooh.
I don't want to start. Laura, you
Okay.
start.
Or go.
Go.
All right. Well, don't sit on your ass all day.
Mm.
If you're going to be eating your little heart out, go for either a walk before, walk after, maybe get a workout in the morning, be a little bit active.
Mhm.
Just kind of keep things moving, especially like after eating, go for like a walk, kind of help things move along.
Oh yeah.
Um, I do like having like some consistency around other meals too, so you're not only having one meal and you're like ravenous going into it and then end up way overeating. And then pacing yourself, don't try to have everything, like you said, see how you feel, have a meal, kind of let it digest. I think a lot of people usually do Thanksgiving around like 2, 3 o'clock. So like realistically,
Yeah.
if you're eating then, you're probably gonna want something else by the time you go to bed at night. But like
Mhm.
kind of gauge what that is to like how much. Like sometimes that may just be something on the smaller side. Sometimes you may be hungry enough for a meal. Kind of base it off of like how you feel. Intuitively eat for like once in your
For
life.
one fucking day of your life. No, that's
Once
good.
in
So
your
we have
life.
meal frequency-ish, meal spacing, movement, and then pacing yourself with the actual meal. So that's kind of like those three. So I'll say continuing to drink water because I get like maybe you travel or maybe you host and you're like going to be bombarded with like timers and making sure the turkey goes in at this time, then you have meatball stuffing, then you have the rolls. The day can get away with you, especially if you are the host. So still continue to drink water and don't abuse like your caffeine. Because granted, like, yeah, we're kind of hitting on more constipation, but if you're like really a hyperactive person, you could kind of get the Thanksgiving shits, and that's not fun either. So it's like continue to drink water. Don't be abusing like your stem coffees, your alcohol, God forbid. So that's my tip. My second tip is if you're eating foreign foods and you know that something maybe doesn't agree with you, but you know you're gonna do it anyway because you enjoy eating that food, have enzymes present, have lactate, digestive enzymes, maybe extra stomach acid. Exactly. Like I didn't actually want to give this tip because I thought it was maybe a little too eating disorder, but like honestly, you're going to be eating foreign foods that your body isn't used to digesting. So in my opinion, like you can use enzymes to help support, especially if like you are intolerant to something, but you still want to have whipped cream without like blowing it out your ass like me. Like just have lactate present. You know what I'm saying? It's not that big of a deal. Like get some Gas X, get some Beano, like be considerate of yourself, be considerate of the folks around you.
Or
Like
the
for crying out
others.
loud. So that's tip
Dude,
number two.
yeah. Like Friendsgivings, 30-plus-year-old, like just have bowls of lactate and like Tums.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like just like have like you know how they have like little gift baskets, like little mini bottles, like
Yeah.
have, like milk of magnesia or whatever, and just like have like little mini bottles of Pepto.
So you're passing them out like care for a
That's
lactate.
right. It's like we have champagne, we have Pepto. Which are we going for, right? God, that's how you know we're getting older. Jesus Christ.
Ugh.
Um,
Puppy.
and then I guess my third tip, this is kind of like my Miss America thing. Like, don't just hyperfixate on the food. Like, enjoy it, eat, be mindful, be present. Like, again, chew the fucking food, taste the food, but like, focus on your family, focus on your loved ones. Like, if you're like some family members, that's like you get all the family together because that's just like how you guys fit it in with your schedule. Like, just be present and be normal and talk. Because like I hate to sound super negative, but like your time with is limited with everyone. You know what I'm saying? So like choose to make memories. Don't like lose your head because of one off-plan meal.
Mhm. Well, you guys stole all mine, freaking assholes. Anyway, I guess mine would be one is consistency in your morning routine. I know that's huge for me personally. Like the other day, we started out our day driving an hour somewhere to pick something up, and I did not poop until 11:30. That
Oh,
ain't okay. That ain't okay in my book. So every morning I start at the exact freaking same. I wake up, I wash and brush my teeth, whatever, make the bed, drink my little gut health drink. I walk the dogs for 2 laps, exactly 2 laps. Like everything is consistent, and a holiday shouldn't really derail your, morning routine. I think it is actually more valuable than you think. I mean, it doesn't have to be some elaborate like 20-step regimen, but something like I said, like movement, the gut health drink that really does help. It's not like just some bandwagon fad that we're seeing on Instagram, like literally wildfire. I feel like everybody's like aloe vera, L-glutamine, apple cider vinegar. Like it's not because it's like a hot topic. It is, but it works. Like it's not like everybody's just pulling your chain about it. Like it actually works. So I would say maintain consistency in your morning routine. And probably two would be, I guess, similar to that is supplementation, staying consistent with it. Like if you've always taken digestive enzymes with your meals, don't just forget your supplements at home because it's a holiday and your head's like not screwed on right. Like remember these simple things. Um, I do like I liked where you were going with the one plate kind of rule thing, but I would say instead, do your first plate, fill it up with like protein and like vegetables. And I'm not talking like green bean casserole. I mean like actual like steamed vegetables or like the salad or something to get some protein and fiber in because you know damn well protein is lacking, fiber is lacking, but carbs and fats are not. So, the second plate can be like small little a little bit of like everything that you wanted to try. And
Mhm.
then put the freaking fork down, step away from the table before dessert. Like people just go, 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 go. It's like take a break, go on a walk, like Laura said. Like take your lactate, sit down, take a shit. I don't know, and then eat your pie. Like why are we rushing to get it all in like 2 hours? Like it's not like some competitive eating holiday.
But like
Like
some people view it though, because like
they
they
do.
restrict all year
Yeah.
round. So when they do get off-plan meals, it is still very much that scarcity mindset, which is why it's
Yeah.
like stop bullying Christmas and Thanksgiving meals. Like it shouldn't be that big of a deal in terms of like how much you have to push down your fucking pie hole. It doesn't need to be like that. It can just be like a normal meal with different foods and different people.
Yeah.
You're not Joey
And
Chestnut. It's not Nathan's hot dog where you're like just slurping down wieners.
or
Ash,
yeah,
your fork looks fake right now because it looks so big. Do you see that, Mike?
what?
Her fork, it looked like fake. I thought it
It
was one
does
of
look pretty large.
This is
I
actually my
would
small fork. It's my smallerish fork.
I really
Yeah,
what their big one look like.
it's a big one.
seriously a
I
fucking
bet.
pitchfork.
Like a
Like
pitchfork.
fucking
Jeez.
I know. No, guys, like my fruit, I put lemon cod liver oil, so it's like I'm eating dots. And I know we have things about eating dots, but like the flavor of dots is fine. It's just when it gets stuck in your teeth for the next 5 months that I have an issue with. So it's like when I
like
add
you
the
put it on
lemon,
your fruit,
yeah, because it's lemon.
cod
It-
liver oil.
it's lemon flavored. So
Does
like
it really taste like
it
lemon?
tastes like lemon. Like it just tastes like lemon.
I don't trust your taste buds.
Dude,
You know,
I
excited to
don't
eat
I
it
made
too.
know.
Eric try it and he will eat it too. And he thinks I'm the weirdest fucking
You
person when it
just said
comes.
he'd eat anything.
What?
You just said he would eat anything though.
He will eat anything because he is kind, but
Okay.
he will not eat anything just how I will because like I have a
Okay.
goal or whatever. Like he's like, that's weird. I wouldn't eat that. But if I asked him to, he would likely like throw me a bone. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
like I would put it on his fruit and he's like, it just tastes like lemon. It doesn't
Okay.
taste like fish queef, if that's what you're
Yeah, I
thinking.
was gonna say
Do you
fishy.
remember when, like, as a kid, did you ever have like half an apple or something like that, and you put the lemon juice on it so it doesn't go bad, and then you eat it later, and you're like,
Yeah.
Mm,
that's what I'm
I just
envisioning.
eat the lemon, so
Like makes your cheeks tighten.
It's well, the thing is it doesn't have that citric acid in it. I'm sure it's just like a lemon flavoring agent or something like that from like Carlton's, I think is the brand. But I don't know. I put this as salad dressing on like a spinach fruit salad. So it's like it's a really good like vinaigrette, even though it's just cod liver oil, which again does not taste like a fish queef. Cannot
yeah.
stress that enough.
Okay.
I love
But
making Laura laugh. It's just like when you get her, you get her. It's like
oh, the Laura laughs.
fucking
Josh
bear
always
worms
makes
of
fun of
Laura.
me for that. He's like, I can tell when you're embarrassed because you turn bright red. I'm like, dude, awesome.
That's cute.
Awesome.
But
I think that was like what 9 tips, 9 digestion tips
that was
from
nine
the Gal
digestion tips.
Pals.
Write them down.
Write them down, memorize them.
I think a big one though that may not really be like a digestive tip
It.
is is like how we talk to ourselves like after the fact
Mhm.
because you can digest the food fine and if you call yourself a fat lazy fuck or like poking your belly and all that stuff, then you'll like overly fixate on it and be like, oh shit, I am bloated. Oh God. And
Mhm.
then you're causing stress. Stress will slow down your digestion. You won't shit. You'll be more bloated. So if you just like eat the meal, feel a little chonky and feel happy with it, like you're fed, you're full.
Mhm.
You had the privilege to have a fucking home cooked Thanksgiving dinner.
Yes, like
Recognize that and
super
just chill.
important.
Woosah.
Whole other topic about how much your mental health plays into your gut health.
So
It really
much.
does. But like for just the context of the holidays, it's like wear what you want to wear, feel good, dress up, don't whatever. But like I think a big thing is like, especially when I was younger and kind of like in my ED days, where it's like you wanted to like look like dress like a snack, but the clothing was super uncomfortable and had no like expandability. And so like you like didn't want to eat to like blow out your fucking dress. It's like I'm not saying you put on your sweatpants to like make room for the room or you wear your fucking waist trainer so you can't eat anything. But like again, just like Meg said, just be thankful that you get to eat a warm meal with family or friends. And
Exactly.
even if you're not someone that celebrates Thanksgiving or Christmas or whatever, like just be thankful for any meal. You know what I'm saying? Like what we're talking about today, like yes, the fixation is the holidays because that causes a lot of people stress, but it's also your choice that it's stressful. Because
Right.
like Meg said initially, rewrite your narrative.
Mhm.
Rewrite how you think about things and how you think about your life. Because if it's a big ball of stress, like, why do you view it that way? Why is it that way? You could just view it as, yeah, I'm traveling and there's going to be jackasses on the road and maybe the weather will be a little scary, but like, hopefully I'll get there safe and sound and I get to see people that I want to see. And I'm thankful that, maybe I don't have to cook and Whole Foods has got me and I use my own strength at checkout to save money. Like, you can make almost any difficult, challenging circumstance in a positive light. Or even if you can't put like a spin on it, like those professional people that like do that stuff, like there's still a lesson potentially to be learned. And I think that's important too. And again, like your perspective and what you think about the situation is usually like what causes that stress response in the first place. So slowing down digestion, or if you're an anxious bird like me, maybe it doesn't slow down. Maybe it like fucking like it's like a bullet train and just so it's like understand that too.
Yeah. And I use this as a good kind of coaching point too, like especially with the travels and the holidays. Like if you have a rough traveling experience and it didn't go necessarily as planned, don't beat yourself up over it. Just recognize where you could have improved, like what fell through. Why did X, Y, and Z happen? And how can we better our next traveling? Because you're going to travel again. You're going to have another Thanksgiving dinner,
Hmm.
might be in 2 days. So, use this as a chance to learn
Yep.
about yourself and about how you actually handle these situations.
Hmm. Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Any final thoughts?
All right, I think we hit them all.
I did
Nailed
too.
it.
I think
Mhm.
obviously like we were talking about Thanksgiving because we were recording Monday before Thanksgiving, but when this gets released, it'll be the
Ah,
Tuesday after Thanksgiving. So one, we hope you guys had a happy Thanksgiving, and two, take all the tidbits, tits, and tips that we gave in this, I don't know, holiday episode, and like also apply it not only to next year's Thanksgiving, but obviously like Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, New Year's, any other holidays that I forgot to
Even
mention.
birthdays, gathering for birthdays, things
man.
like that. Same
For
fucking thing.
birthdays, yeah, like anything that like is like a celebration that involves food that is like special. Like again, like Laura said, birthdays is a big one, anniversaries even. It's like don't get lost in the sauce, pick and choose what you want to celebrate and just like above all be thankful. And if you're in contest prep, disregard everything that we said because you're in contest prep and it's a different beast. But still be thankful because you chose this. And this is a very very luxury sport to be able to like intentionally starve yourself when food is abundant.
That is true.
Ain't that some shit?
Mhm. Yeah, I guess my final closing thing is just truly be thankful for what you have. Don't
Mhm.
just say it because it is the holiday season. Like recognize your privilege.
Mm.
Because it does suck when you're driving downtown, you see like the food banks and the homeless shelters with for Thanksgiving, like, and you just complained all day because you felt fat because you overate.
Damn.
Put it into perspective at the end of the day. Not trying to make you guys feel like shit, but damn.
It's so true though, because like I mean Charleston has a decent. When I say
Mhm.
healthy, a healthy homeless population, I don't mean like in a positive way, but it's like they're yeah, some of it maybe is self-inflicted because of previous addictions or whatever, but still, it's like they're still cold, they're still hungry, like that's still like something that they're struggling with, and it's like okay, well, if you're having issues surrounding like eating and stuff like that, like ask for help ask for help. You know what I'm saying? Like they go to homeless shelters, they're asking for help. You have issues with food or body image, ask for help. There's nothing wrong with that. Like we all need help. We all need a hug. Just don't hug homeless people without that's weird. Don't do that. I feel like that was coming around full circle. That's not what I mean. But like ask for help if you need it. Jesus. Don't be hugging people that aren't that don't want to be hugged.
But yeah, above all, just enjoy your holiday season, be present,
Hmm.
and be grateful for the ones that you love.
Agreed. Let's end on what we're thankful for, and we can wrap this bitch up.
Hmm. I'm thankful for cookie dough.
Ooh, what kind? What kind of cookie dough? Or like
We
any?
just we just got the sugar cookie.
See
The
the
wow,
penis.
the regular what?
Said, see the penis.
Oh my God, it wasn't a penis, it was a candy cane.
It's just a candy cane that swings to the left, Laura. It's fine.
Yeah. But no, I'm grateful for honestly just the holiday season because on it, I get it, it's stressful, but everybody is in a better mood. I feel like it's becoming Christmassy. Our apartment's all Christmassy.
Mhm.
I just love it. It's homey.
I love that. Okay, you're thankful for cookie dough in the holiday season. I love that. Laura, what are you thankful for?
Health.
Mm.
Um, it's really nice that my mom about like 3 weeks ago had a hip replacement surgery and like honestly it's not been the
Yeah.
greatest mentally for the last few years. And like miraculously since this surgery is like light switch on brain
Aw.
function. It's very,
I love
very
that.
crazy and amazing to see. So really glad
Great.
for that.
I love that. I love that. And that's usually hard to get a hip replaced because usually it's like you like either break a hip, that's very hard to recover from, but also like hip replacement surgery in itself, like regardless of like your option, like still a big fucking surgery.
She was walking the same day. It was unreal. And she's 73
This
and
blew my
They're
fucking
like
mind.
they're actually encouraging
this
that.
big.
They're encouraging that more now when they
She
get
didn't
it.
break her hip though. I don't know what she needed to replace because it was like bone on
Yeah.
bone.
Oh, ow.
But it just shows you too that like your physical, like how you feel also impacts your mental health because
Oh
she
my
was
God.
in so much pain for so long that like she was kind of like mentally checked out.
Mm,
Yeah.
So
I love
grateful
that.
for that for sure.
I love that.
That's a good
Um,
pot.
terms of what I am thankful, ma'am. Sorry, my cat is like scratching at the door and it's like throwing off my groove. Um, hmm. I have been working with my therapist lately on just like changing my perspective. So while yes, I am thankful for therapy, we did a little exercise where she was like, "What about your life would you change?" And the only thing that I could like come up with is I wish my roster size would double so I could help more people. And in the grand scheme of things, if that's the only thing I would change, I am truly blessed. I have my dream job. I have a healthy marriage. I have the love of my friends. You two ladies are one of the biggest like positives in my life. I have cats that, although piss me the fuck off sometimes, like they're so good for me too. Like there's nothing in my life that I would want different other than I guess more success if you view it that way. But like nothing else I would change. Like my family for the most part is healthy. My friends are healthy. Like there's just so much good in my life and that I'm so thankful for. And like when you actually sit down to really think about your blessings, it's like you can't help but fucking smile. And then you can't help but like want the same for your friends. You know what I'm saying? So like that is just like so fucking cool. So I love you ladies. I'm proud of you ladies.
Love you too.
Love you.
Miss America,
Vote Ash.
Laura, when are you getting red hair?
I don't honestly, I lost focus on that the last like week or so, but that was another thing I got some answers to this morning too. So we're in a good
Good,
spot with.
good. But next time I see you, I expect to see red hair.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
be
talk
right
during
here,
that.
then you're gonna see me crying because I'm gonna hate it, and then I'm gonna want to go
Dude,
blonde.
I think you're gonna be like, why didn't I do this earlier? Why did I drag my feet the entire 2024? And then when you do it, you're gonna be like fucking, what is it, Jessica Rabbit? Like the hot, yeah, you're gonna
I
be like a
can see
Jessica
that.
Rabbit moment, and you're gonna be like, damn.
I'm gonna finally buy some fake bangs because I've been
I
contemplating
did it.
stopping my
Hold,
hair.
hold on, hold on.
Oh,
They're in my room. Hold on, I gotta go get them.
I need to
Wait,
see that.
don't
Because
move.
I think you
honestly,
could
I'm
pull
just
off
tired
bangs,
of my
Mike.
forehead.
I think you could do bangs. I think you
I
could.
think I can't do like straight across because I know that from
You could
previous
do the, was
children.
it curtain? Where it kind of like,
Well, I have the little like curtain bullshits, but like I want them like I don't
I
know.
think Meg's like emo.
Hold on. So these are like
Oh
pretty
boy.
legit. So what you do,
Are they from the Amazon?
no,
Amazonian.
we were talking about it and it popped up as like infomercial, whatever the fuck you want to call it,
Oh, like your
on
cookie tracking.
Amazon.
Yeah, I got you.
But they're
Okay.
they're when your hair is up, and obviously I'm blonde and then red, but like getting the idea over the red
I'm here
hair.
for it though. Meg, I
Yeah,
think you could pull off
they're
better.
worth it.
Maybe I'll get a little clip in, and that will
Yeah.
be my
They clip on if you can see it. They have
Yeah.
little tiny clips on the other side.
Maybe we should actually all get bangs. So Meg can get bangs, I can get bangs, and we'll have a
so
physique.
confused how you install that into your head, but I'll
What
figure
do
it
you
out.
mean? They're just like you don't remember the little clips like we all used to wear as kids and whatnot?
Yeah, I had clip
On
in
the side of your
extensions.
hair. You just pull your hair up. It can be like all
But
the
would
way
I
back.
have to?
No. You can even have your hair down like it is right now and still it's because they have little teeth. Can you see it? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna look on the Zon.